Hello everyone, I'm Nancy. This is Nancy Eat Intuitive and welcome to my YouTube videos. For those of you that are new, you will see activity. You'll see orbs and ribbons, flying around. It is Spirit manifesting live on the videos. And based on your belief system, you may call that whatever you wish, but I call it Spirit. So I am honored to have that exchange take place with each of you, of course, and with Spirit when they come in. So let's jump right in. This is going to work with the elemental signs of air, water, fire, and earth beginning the week of Monday, April 27th, 2026. All right, so let's jump in. We're going to start off with the mudras. I'll work with Enchanted Map, Nature's Whispers, and our boom babies, our spirit animals. And I think we'll end with a collective message from Conscious Spirit. So let's begin with our collective message from the mudras. As I split the deck, it's peace, baby. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Let's start. Here we go. They love the oracle decks. They're here to show us we are never alone. We are loved, guided, supported, always, and in all ways. Yes, lots of tickles. All right, let's see what our collective message is from the mudras. And thank you, Spirit. I'm getting, would you like to wish on a star? New directions, new wishes, making those wishes on a dandelion and having them just on the winds of change, take flight and then land and plant seeds. And oh, what a beautiful visual. So up and away. Let's do it. Up and away. Right? Beautiful. I like that visual for all of us collectively. And let's see what our message is. It's alignment number 39. All right, let me read it here. What's our collective message? Wow, they're really tickling. Sorry. Integration, harmony, and balance. Yeah. Assist in setting all elements and systems of the body on the path to health and self-healing. Supports energetic well-being. Helps to integrate all the elements. Opens one to inner peace and inner knowing. Sorry, they are really tickling me. This is an element of all. And our focus is all of who I am is in perfect alignment and well-being. Integration, harmony, and balance. Well, that really speaks to me in reference to my Libra-esque sun energy, right? Bringing everything into harmony. Peace. Remember when I split the deck? Alignment. And what are you aligning with right now? In your environment, in your relationships, with others, with self. Beautiful. All right, let's shuffle the Nature's Whispers with gratitude and appreciation. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Come on in. Pixie fairies and nature's little sprites and all of the wonderful elements that are out there. We would love to hear from Mother Gaia's beautiful elemental creatures that inhabit this beautiful world. All right, so we'll get that shuffled. I'll pull that one from the top as I move through the elements. Now let's talk to the animals. All right, owl omens, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Let's talk to the animals. Yes, imagine it, talking to a chimp and chimpanzee. Oh yes, we talk to the animals, walk with the animals, and they walk and talk with us. What flipped over? A possum strategy. Have a backup plan, everybody. Don't get locked and loaded into it only looking one way. All right, there we go. Ready? Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, you're up first. What do you need to concentrate on, pay attention to, be aware of, or appreciate in some way as you move into the next week with the Enchanted Map journey that we call the Sacred Pool, right? The Sacred Journey, yes. Yeah, ooh, got a rush of heat on that one. I can feel you coming in. I can feel my team here to help with the beautiful messages. Yeah, Spirit. All right. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What's going on? Let's see if they bring anything. Magic prayer. Wasn't I talking about collectively sending out those wishes and the seeds, on the winds of change, and then they land and they take seed, they plant, they root? Now, Spirit is saying, all right, it is time, air signs, for you to send those prayers out. Spirit is supporting you, your voice. Say it, speak it. Prayers have power. Let's look at your nature's whispers. Love matters. All love matters. The love I have for myself, for others, for the world, for infinity and beyond, for things known and unknown, my colleagues, my siblings, my neighbors, all love matters. My enemies, perceived enemies, right? Can we just send this peaceful dove? Remember when I split the deck on the mudras? It was peace, baby, harmony. We are coming into alignment with those things now. This has been our prayer all along, that love is really the vibration and all that matters. Love matters, and all that matters is love. Wow. What's our boom, baby? Whale, soul's path. Honor your soul's purpose. The joy of each day can be your purpose. Mindfulness can be your purpose. It doesn't always have to be this major career path. It can be, absolutely. But there's a prayer of love. Can that be our purpose? To love one another? And to honor that? And to honor the soul's voice? What is it that I wish to do? What brings me joy will bring you joy. And so on and so on. Wow, air signs. Great big message. A whale of a message, right? All right, water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I was going to say porpoise. All right, water signs, of course. Where are the water signs, Spirit, with their beautiful enchanted map message? Let's take a look. What do the element of water need to know? Where is their alignment? Where is their balance? What's happening with our beautiful Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer? Well, I am seeing the color of seafoam green. I'm actually seeing that as a crystal for you to work with if that resonates and you like that seafoam green. That is your color. Deep freeze. So this is an energy of, okay, you know what? I kind of need, wow, thank you, Spirit. I kind of need to put things on ice right now. Pause for a moment. Take a time out. Take a breath. Take a knee, they're saying. So water signs, this is a time for you to recharge your batteries. Review. Revisit. Let's take a look at your nature's whispers. With gratitude and appreciation, use this time wisely. Let's just kind of put things on pause, on hold. That conversation. I want to just take a breath here. I want to reevaluate the treasures in my life, the people in my life, the lessons in my life, how far I've come. Thank you, Spirit. It's important. And I think it also allows you to go into that childlike wonderment and curiosity. Maybe it's a timeout and a pause from all of the heavy adulting. You need to rest. Reevaluate. What's your boom, baby, water signs? Squirrel, and then get ready for big changes. Use this time wisely to rest because big changes are coming. Get ready with gratitude and appreciation and rainbows of promises. Ooh. You're going to need that time out because look what's coming. Love it, water signs. Get ready. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. All right, now let's tune into fire. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, our little fireballs. What's going on with fire signs? What do you need to concentrate on? Pay attention to, be aware of, or just appreciate in some way as you move into your next week. All right, let's see. All So fire signs. I'm getting kind of a goblin energy, fire signs. You know, that's about, you know, not stepping into the dark, gossipy energy, right? Naysayers, self-doubt, you know, it is a lower vibration. So it's like, let's step off that. Let's step off of that. Because it's a total metamorphosis and transformation that's taking place for you when you step off of that low vibrational dark energy, fire signs. You know, this is nothing short of a total soul transformation. It's exciting. Not even recognizing yourself after coming through this metamorphosis, this transformation. What is your nature's whispers? New experiences and possibilities. Oh, fire signs, get ready. This is a cocoon to butterfly. Here she is reaching for new expansion, new experiences, new situations and relationships. And, you know, the sky's the limit, and it's right here at your fingertips. The possibilities are limitless, endless. What's your boom, baby? Koala, empathy, speak less, listen more, fire signs. You know, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Allows you to be a little more empathetic with the people and the situations in your life and relationships. This is a beautiful skill to develop. And it opens up your heart. Beautiful. All right, reminder. Let's take a look at our earth signs. What's going on, Spirit? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Where are you on your enchanted map journey? What's happening with our earth element? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. All right. Gosh, they are just loving to tickle me tonight. So earth, as you move into the next week, what's going on? Okay, they're showing me, wow, tickles, a sleepwalker. Is somebody, one of you a sleepwalker? Are you sleepwalking right now? Maybe through life or literally. Earth signs, what's going on with this? I'm hearing that song, you know, everything's going to be all right. Rockabye. So is there some type of lullaby, sleep, you know, earth signs? What's going on with this? Wow, they are just giving me chills on this. Okay, your card coming out. You're flying high. You're soaring high above the maze of confusion. Getting out of this, you're going to have the solution come to you now. And you're soaring. Whoa, wow. It's like a rocking chair, too. I love this. I'm just listening to how they rockabye. Yeah. So I love this. You're soaring up above the maze of confusion, earth signs. This is a positive energy. Let's see what's going on. Perfect setting. This is the life you've always imagined. Thank you, Spirit. The artist steps up to the canvas and she creates this beautiful, you know, artwork. This is a reminder too to not get too caught up in the perfected, you know, details of your artwork. Yes, you're creating the life that you want. And 20 is a 2, and that is co-creation. That is partnership. But don't get too bogged down with having things to, you know, to look perfect. You've got this higher perspective now, right? Step away from the canvas, get that perspective, come back to it. This is what a good artist does, and doesn't get too bogged down in the details and mistakes. You know, it's okay. Make little trees out of it, like Bob Ross would say, right? But this is a time for you to create the life you want. Cougar, with confidence, be bold, take charge, earth signs. Yes, with bravery, I step up to the canvas and I create and paint this beautiful artwork, this life I've always wanted. I'm soaring above this maze of fog and confusion now. I'm up and out, and I'm inspired. I have muse, I have inspiration now. I feel bold and courageous, and here I go for it. All right, earth signs, I hope that helped. Let's pull one last collective message from Conscious Spirit. Spirit, what's going on with this deck? My neighbor upstairs, Boom Baby. Whoa, look at, they love this Conscious Spirit deck tonight. I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, no, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see what they'd like us to know. Wow, love that, love the activity. All right, Spirit, what can we end on? We started with alignment. How would you like our day's end to have a message collectively for us? Thank you. They're saying, hands down, this is what you need to hear. Oh, and it's 16:16 on my clock. 16 minutes, 16 seconds. So if that resonates with someone, please look that up. Oh, thought that was the message. Yeah, there it is. Archangel Michael with us. What? I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Spirit. All right, everyone. I do hope the messages have helped in some way. As always, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. So keep shining, everyone. And wow, we will see you very soon. You take care now.